Yes, before I start, can anyone tell me what was the topic we were discussing in the last class?
Divisibility.
Yes, that's correct. We talked about divisibility, cyclicity, as well as we are talking about number systems or कौन से questions हैं. What are the types of questions which are being asked in this topic of number systems that we are discussing? We even talked about some of the yes. We talked about some of the questions related to number system. So we'll start with questions, the remaining questions, then we'll move on to the next topic today. So let's have a little bit of practice. Let me see if you can answer this question.
Sir.
Well, yes, that's correct. 3 is the correct answer. Let's see how we can solve this kind of question. So in the last class, we talked about the relationship between geometric mean, arithmetic mean, and harmonic mean. So just for the sake of revision, I'll write down what do we mean by arithmetic mean, geometric mean, and harmonic mean. I'll start from arithmetic mean, which is the average of numbers. So we'll have a plus b by 2 for in the case of two numbers. If there are n numbers, we have a plus b plus c up to n divided by number of then the number of observations, that is n. Then second is geometric mean, which is under root of a plus b, a into b, which is you can say that a into b is to the power 1 by 2. And third one is harmonic mean, which is equal to 1 over 1 by a plus 1 by b. This I have considered only for the case of two numbers. The most important thing that we have discussed in the last class is the relationship between geometric mean, arithmetic mean, and harmonic mean. So we have seen that geometric mean square is nothing but equal to this multiplication of arithmetic mean into harmonic mean. With this formula, let's talk about how we can solve this. So geometric mean is given to you, which is 6 square. Arithmetic mean is given to you, which is 12, and you're supposed to find out harmonic mean. So simply, this 12 will go on the other side. So from here, you can say you can make the harmonic mean the subject, and you will find out 6 square upon 12. Right. So which will become 36 over 12, or 3 as the final answer. So that's correct. Harmonic mean is 3. B is the correct answer. Let's look into the next question. This is simple one if you know how to factorize. Yes, can I get some answers?
So y square minus 4.
So y minus 2.
So I will go with A, y into y plus 2.
Okay, so I got three different answers. Well, nice. Let's try to see. Basically, HCF, also known as graded GCD. In some cases, you will find the same question with the name GCD. It stands for highest common factor. So basically, you are supposed to find out the factors of these two terms which are given in the question: y cube minus 4y and 4y into y cube minus 8. So I'll take the two terms one by one, and then we'll try to identify कि इसमें common क्या है. So first one is y cube minus 4y. I need to factorize it. While factorizing it, you have to divide it into the smallest possible factors. So first of all, I can take the y common. So I will be coming common out of it. I will be left with y square minus 4. Over here, I can use the identity x square minus b square, which is x minus a, x plus a. So over here, y square minus 4 will become y minus 2, y plus 2. So I y into y plus 2, y minus 2. I got three different factors and I cannot factorize it after this. So this is the end I'll be getting. The next term that I'll take is 4y into y cube minus 8. Now in this case, y is already common, so I cannot take y common. But yes, this factor I need to divide. How I'll be dividing this?
Y minus 2 into y square plus 4y plus 2y plus 4.
That's correct. A cube minus b cube, which is nothing but a minus b into a square plus ab, a square plus ab plus b square. Right. So over here, the second term I'll be dividing it. So I'll get 4y into a minus b, that is y minus 2. In this case, your y cube, this will become y only, and this will become 2. So you'll get y minus 2 and y square minus 2y, sorry, ab, that is yes 2y plus b square, that is 4. Now this is the end. I cannot divide it further. I can, yes, find out the factors over here, but that is won't be needed. That won't be needed. So I'll try to find out what is common over here in these two terms. So yes, y becomes common. Y is the first thing that becomes common, and second is y minus 2. Y minus 2 is the thing which becomes common. Now over here in the question that you see, the option is not given. Right, the correct option is not given. So that is printing mistake. You can say typography mistake over here. The correct answer will be y into y minus 2.
Yes, sir.
Fine. Let's move on to the next one. Try to solve this one.
It is C, sir. 1 by y minus 1 by x.
Okay, let's see what is the answer.
Yes, sir. C.
Simply you need to substitute the value and cancel out whatever possibilities you have. So I'll take this value b over ac. The value of b over here is x square minus y square and A is x plus y, C is x into y. I know the identity x square minus y square or a square minus b square. It is nothing but a minus b, a plus b. So over here it will become x minus y, x plus y over x plus y into x y. This further over here, if you solve, you'll get that this is getting cancelled. So x plus y cancels off with x plus y, and you'll be left with x minus y over xy. Now over here, the option does not match over here. So that basically means you need to simplify it further. So what I'll be doing is I'll be separating the denominator in both the cases. So I'll get x over xy minus y over xy. So that your numbers get cancelled off. So x cancels with x in this case and y cancels with y in this case. So I'll be left with 1 by y minus 1 by x. That is my final answer. C. C is going to be my final answer. Right. Let's look into the next question.
So 0.
A.
Okay.
Sir, A.
A. Okay, fine. I got two answers.
Yes, sir. A.
A. Okay, let's see how we can solve this one. So you have 264 raised to the power 102 plus 264 raised to the power 103. Now you're not going to multiply it, obviously, you are not going to raise the power even. In this case, what you will do is you'll look into the unit digits. So we know that 4 square, 4 raised to power 1 is 4, 4 square is 16, and 4 cube is 64. So when we start with 4, after every 2 step, we'll again reach with 4. So from here, we have calculated in the last class that the cyclicity of 4 is 2. Right, so after every 2 power. Over here, both the unit digits are 2, so I'll use this 2. So what I'll have is this instead of 264, I'll be simply writing down as 4. So 4 raised to the power 102 plus 4 raised to the power 103. And again, what I can simply do is I can take the two factors over here because this is again going to be same, and I'll just separate the two out of here. Similarly, 400 and into 4 cube. Right. So because this power is going to be repeated, so I'll be left with only these two parts which I'm going to consider. So 4 square is going to be 16 and 4 cube, it is going to be 64. So 16 plus 64 is going to be 80. See, I'm concerned with the unit digit only. I'm not concerned with the entire product or everything. So I'm concerned with the unit digit. So from here, I'll get the answer to be 80, but I'm concerned with unit digit. So unit digit will become 0. So the correct answer will be 0 as the unit digit. So A will be the correct answer. Let's look into the next question. This is a good question. Try to solve it.
Sir, option B.
Okay, that was quick. Nice.
Sir, option B.
Yes, sir, 9662.
Well, let's have a quick review of how we can solve this. So you are supposed to find out the greatest number of four digits, which when divided by 15, 20, and 28 leaves in each case a remainder of 2. So since you are supposed to divide this number, just 1 minute. Okay, sorry. Yes, so 15, 20, and 28. So whenever a number is going to be divided by 15, 20, 28, or any of the digits, first thing that will do is you'll find out the LCM. So you'll find out the LCM of 15, 20, and 28. See, although it may sound like we are doing it like school students, but that is the best way to find out the LCM. So take prime factors. Right. So I'll start from 3. Yes, or you can also take 2 even. So 15, 10, 14, 2, 15, 5, 7, 3, 5, 5, 7, 5, 1, 1, 7, and 7. So that you get 1, 1, 1. Now to multiply these all numbers. So when you multiply these all numbers, 2 into 2 into 3 into 5 into 7, you get
420.
420.
420. So the LCM of number is 420, but we need a we need the greatest 4-digit number. So first of all, we need to find out what is the greatest 4-digit number. Yes, what is the greatest 4-digit number?
9999.
Very good. So the greatest 4-digit number is 9999. Right. So I know this thing because if we add 1 into this, we'll get a 5-digit number. So what I'll do is I'll be dividing this 9999 with 420 to find out the remainder. I'm interested in finding out the remainder. So I'll get 2 in 2 times 840. I'll be left with 1599. Again, I'll be dividing it by I'll be multiplying it by some number. Let's say
By multiplying 3, you will get 1260.
simply. Right. So you get 933. So 339 is going to be your remainder. So this
Yes,
is
sir.
remainder. So what I'll do is I'll simply subtract this remainder 9999 from 9999. So this is your remainder. This has subtracted from 9999. So I'll get 0669 9660. So this is the greatest 4-digit number, which is divisible by 15, 20, and 28. But I'm interested in finding a number which in each case remains 2 as a remainder. So what I'll be doing is I'll be just adding 2 into this. So I'll be adding 2 into this. So the final answer that I get becomes 9662. And this is your final answer. So yes, option B is correct, 9662. So this has been done in 3 steps. The first step was to find out the LCM. The second was to divide it by the greatest 4-digit number. And the third one is to subtract the remainder and adding what remains. Let's see the next question.
Sir, 4.
Sir, 2.
Okay, I got two answers till now.
Sir, 4.
Sir, 4.
Fine. Let's see how we can solve this. Is one of the method is to just simply divide it multiply, find out the square, multiply it and divide it by 6. You'll get the remainder. But we won't be doing it that way. We'll be using a simpler way. So I'll be using 7 square cross 8 square divided by 6, which is since both have square, I can take it common. So I'll get 7 into 8 whole square divided by 6. See, this is only applicable in this case. So if you get 7 square plus 8 square divided by 6, this does not mean 7 plus 8 whole square divided by 6, right? So this is not equal. This is only applicable in the case of multiplication. Make sure this kind of a mistake happens often. So over here, what I'll do is I'll just find out the product. This 8 into 7 is 56. I'll find out 56 square. Now, while dividing 56 by 6, I guess 54 is the number. Yes, 54 is the divisible of 54 is the number which is divisible by 6. 54 is the number which is divisible by 6. So I'll take 54 here and I'll add 2 over here. So I'll get a plus b whole square. I'll separate it in the terms of a plus b whole square. Now what I'll have is a square plus 2 into a into b plus b square. B square is 2 square by 4. Right. So over here, if I take the first term, it will be completely divisible. So I'll get 0 as a remainder. If I take the second term, it will be completely divisible because 54 is divisible by 6. The third term, oops, over here it is 6. The third term won't be divisible. So I need to find out the remainder of the third term only, which will become 4 by 6. So if you divide 4 by 6, you'll get 4 as a remainder, which will be your final answer. Yes. 4 is the correct answer. Try this one.
So 124.
Okay, I got one answer as 124.
Yes, sir, 124.
One 120.
Fine. Okay, so let's see how we can solve this kind of questions. Then we'll talk about whether the answer is correct or not. So LCM of two numbers is 12 times the HCF. So I can simply see that LCM that I'm going to get, it is going to be 12 times the HCF. The sum of HCF and LCM is 403. So HCF plus LCM, it is 403. So I'll just substitute the value of LCM from equation 1 to 2. So I'll get HCF. This will become HCF plus 12 times HCF. It is 403, or 13 HCF is 403, or I'll get the HCF over here. 13, which is 30,
31.
13. That's correct. So if I get the HCF, I can also find out the LCM, which is 12 times the HCF, 31. That is 372, right? Okay. Now I know the HCF and LCM. I know one important formula which says that HCF into LCM is equals to product of two numbers. So if I have two numbers and I find out their LCM and HCF, the product of LCM and HCF is just the product of two numbers. This is the formula that you need to remember. I have the HCF 31, I have the LCM 372. I also have one of the number 93. Let's say the other number is B. So I need to find out B. I'll simply find out B by 31 into 372 plus 93. So from here, let's cancel it out and get 31 1, 31 3, 3 1, 1 2 4. So your final answer will be B equal to 1 2 4. I guess we had discussed this formula earlier also, but yes, this is one of the important formula and you need to remember this one. C, sorry, not C, D is going to be the correct answer. Yes, let's see the next question.
Sir, option C.
Sir, option C.
Okay. Finally, see how we can find out the answer. In this question, it is talking about LCM, and there is a slight difference between HCF and LCM. In LCM, we talk about the least common multiple. So we'll find out all the things which are getting multiplied, and we'll eliminate all the things which are getting common or duplicated. Right. So first of all, I'll start with 16 minus x square. So over here, I can write it down as 4 square minus x square, for which we have seen earlier. So it becomes 4 minus x, 4 plus x, which further can be divided is as 2 square. Okay, we can't divide it, right? Because x square is not given. So we'll keep it up to here, 4 minus x, 4 plus x. Yes. And the second term is x square plus x minus 6, which can be divided using either the middle term, or you can find out the determinant to find out the roots. So root ka formula we have discussed it, minus b plus or minus root b square minus 4ac x by 2a. Right, either you can use this formula, or in most of the cases we just split the middle term. So I'll just split the middle term, it will become okay, is it possible to split the middle term? Plus 3x minus 2x minus 6. Simple. So you get x plus 3 minus 2 x plus 3, which will become x minus 2 and x plus 3. Now, since there is nothing common in between them, yes, there is nothing common in between these two terms, so I'll just multiply them. So this will become 16 minus x square, and this will become x square minus x, or x plus x minus 6. So this is going to be your final answer, because there is nothing common in between. But if such kind of question comes, it is preferable to find out the factors and check out whether anything is common in between them or not. So this is going to be your final answer. Next one.
Option B.
Okay, I got one answer over here.
B.
Yes, sir. Option B.
Sir, option B.
Option B. 7.
2.
Okay, fine. So can anyone tell me how you have solved this thing?
Yes, sir. The remainder of 3 power is repeating after 4 terms.
Okay.
So 3 की power 240 it is divisible. So it will be cancelled and 3 की power 2 is remaining, which is 9, and the 9 by 7 gives remainder 2.
Just 1 minute. So what we are going to do this is here is we are going to use binomial theorem over here to find out the uh, remainder. At the end, I'll tell you why we are using this binomial theorem. I guess anyone remembers if it goes like this. So we have triangles and triangles each with each part increasing. So it's used to find out basically if I
Pascal's triangle.
yes, Pascal's triangle. That's correct. Uh, it is used to find out the nth power of any two sums, right? So we get it like nc0 a raised to n b raised to 0 plus nc1 a raised to n minus 1 b raised to 1, and it goes like up to ncn, where we get a raised to 0 and b raised to n. Right. So this kind of theorem it is used, and we are going to use this theorem. I'll tell you at the end why we are going to use it. Why can't we simply find out the remainder? Because this is the case of division, not finding out the unit place. Right. So we always prefer to use remainder, as we had done in the previous case also. So over here also, when we are supposed to find out the remainder, what we have done is we have actually divided this whole thing into two parts, and then we have solved this. Right. Similar way, we are going to do the same thing over here. So I'll be dividing this whole figure into two parts. So let's do this. What I have is 3 raised to 250. So this I can write down as 3 square. So I'll be left with 125 outside, and then divide by 7. Right. So 3 square is 9 by 7. 125. Oops, not 7 raised to 125. Yes. Now why I'm going to do this? Now I will divide this 9 into two parts. 7 plus 2 divided by 7 raised to the power 125. Now over here there is one note that you need to remember. You have to formulate the expression in such a way that it is divisible by denominator. At least one expression, or at least one number should be divisible by the denominator. In my case, the denominator is 7. So I need to make it in such a way that it is divisible by 7 at least. Now, this is done. Now I'll start expanding it using binomial theorem. So I'll get nc0 7 raised to 125 up into 2 raised to 0 by 7 plus nc1, and basically is 125 only. Right. So 125 c1 7 raised to 124 2 raised to 1 7 and so on. Right. It will go up to and 125 c 125 7 raised to 0 2 raised to 125 divided by 7. Right. This is how it will get expanded. Now over here, if you see all the rest of the terms, they will get divided by 7. So first term, if you talk about it, yes, it will get divided by 7. So the remainder will be 0. Over here also remainder will be 0. Only the last term, where we have 7 raised to 0, this term won't be having a remainder equal to 0. So we are supposed to find out the remainder of the last term only. NCN is 1. So I'll simply have this thing will be equal to 1. I'll start with 7 raised to 0, which is also 1. So I'll have 2 raised to 125 by 7. This is what I need to find out in order to find out the remainder. Now, in order to find out this thing, how I'll proceed? Now, in this case, I'll be using the cyclicity. I'll reduce this, the power of 2 over here. I'll reduce the power of 2. So what I'll be doing is 2 raised to, what is the cyclicity of 2?
4.
4. So I'll just eliminate the number closer to 4. That's one. So 2 raised to the power 124. Yes, that is a factor of 4. Or I can say 31 raised to 4. 124 into 2 by 7. So this will get repeated, you'll get 2 by 7. Okay, it is 2 only. Fine. I have some mistake over here. I made some mistake.
Hello, sir.
Yes, yes. Just 1 minute. Yes, 2 will be the correct answer. So the correct answer will be 2. That you have done simply. Yes. I guess then there is no need to use binomial theorem. That is what I think. Fine. Anyways, yes, the 2 will be the correct answer over here. Yes, try to find out the next number, the next question.
Option C 6.
Okay, good.
Six.
Fine. That's a simple question. So what you have is you have 4-digit number and you're supposed to find out the smallest natural number a, so that this 381a becomes divisible by 9. So over here you need to learn about the divisibility of 9. This is what I need to do. So divisibility of 9 is that the sum of numbers should be divisible by 9. So first of all, I'll find out the sum of numbers, that is this one. It should be divisible by 9. So I'll have 8, 3, 11 plus 1, 12. So 12 plus a divided by 9. This should be divisible by 9. Now, what options do I have? I have 18, which is divisible by 9. I had 27, but 27 will give me 15, which is a 2-digit number. This is not possible over here. So the smallest possible digit will be a equal to 6, so that this becomes 18. Right. So if you take this one, yes. 12 plus a should be, this will be equal to 2. Basically, 12 plus a will be equal to 18. From here, you get a equals to 6. So a equals to 6 is the correct answer. Option C. Yes. In this case, you are supposed to find out unit digit.
Sir, I guess D1.
Okay.
Yes, sir. D option 1.
And let's see how we can solve this. You have 17 raised to 17 cross 27 raised to 27. See, we are more interested in the unit digit over here, right? So remember this part. Whenever this kind of question comes, we are interested in the unit digit. Now, in case of 7, what is the cyclicity of 7s?
4.
4.
7 4s are 2189. Right? If I'm not wrong. 240 and 7 raised to 5 is equals to 16807. So it repeats after every fourth power. So I need to take 4 common out of here. So I'll take 17 raised to 16, yes, into 17 cross again 27 raised to 20. I can take 424, yes, which is result. So I'll get 27 cube, right? So over here, what I'll have is these two will get cancelled. So I'll be left with 17 into 27 cube, right? Or basically, if you see the 17, you'll take 7 out of here, and if you take see the cube, you'll take 3 out of here, because in the third part it is 3. So 7 into 3, you'll get 21, for which 1 is a unit digit. So the correct answer will be 1. Right. Just remember this part. From 17, you will get 17 only, and from 27, you will get 343. Right, the unit digit I'm talking about. So I have taken 7 and 3 out of here to find out the next one. Here's the next one.
Sir, option D 9793.
Yes, sir. Option D.
Okay. Yes, let's find it out. Uh, yes, one thing you can do is, again, if you have time, you can divide it. But again, there are 4 numbers, so there is no point of finding it by trial and error. So simply first we can find out the LCM first. Right? The LCM of 6, 9, 12, and 17. So 6, I know it's 3 into 2. This is second method of finding out the LCM. So drawing that box, you can do simply like this also. And 17. out of this, you can take the numbers out. So let's say I take 2, so I'll cancel 2 from each of them. If I take 3, I'll cancel 3 from each of them once. Then there is 2 left, so I'll take 2 more, 3 once more, and 17 is there. So I'll get 6 into 6 into 17, which will be your, is what is the answer?
612.
612. Now again, I will be talking about the greatest 4-digit number 9999, and I will be dividing it by 612. So it's similar to the question that we had discussed earlier. Again, 1 times 612, I'll get 7, 8, 3879. I can divide it by 5 or 6. I'll get 3672. 70207 is what I'm getting. Right. So this is your remainder. This remainder I'll be subtracting it from 9999. So 9999 minus 207. So 2979792. Now this is the number which is divisible by all 6, 9, 12, and 17. The largest, the greatest number of 4 digits. But I need a remainder of 1 when I'm dividing it. So I'll be adding 1 from here. So I'll get 9793 as my final answer. This is your final answer, 9793. Well, let's just run it. Okay. Now, I'll just give you a brief about the next topic that we are going to discuss, and then we'll end up the session and we'll talk about the questions in the next class. So next topic that we are going to start is about percentages. So percentage is a topic which is asked directly as well as indirectly. Directly in the form of questions that we'll discuss, indirectly in the form of tables and charts and data interpretation, where you'll be given some kind of charts or data tables, and from that data tables you'll be required to calculate the increase in percentage or decrease in percentage and so on. Right. So these two kind of questions are asked. If you if you can find out percentages quickly, that will be helpful for you in these cases, right? So let's talk about what is percentage. First of all, percentage is divided into two parts. Per cent. Cent basically means century. Century, it's 100. So whatever number it is, right? Whatever number it is, we'll try to convert it in the form of 100. So if you are getting 2 out of 10, so what will be? It will be out of 100. So this is basically a level. It is a method of comparing two or more things. Well, set a common standard of 100. So we'll be comparing it out of 100. So we'll find out percent. Right. So for example, if I take let's say 36%. So 36% basically means 36 out of 100. We often write it as 0.36 in decimal form, or we also write it as 9 by 25 in the fractional form. Now there's some of the fractions that you should remember that will be helpful for you in solving many of the questions quickly. Right, so this you need to remember. You'll practice it, you'll remember it, and always you need to remember it. Let's say if I start from 1 by 2, if I say 1 by 2, or let's say I'll start from let's say 1 is equals to if I say 1 by 1 or 100 by 100, which is equal to your 100%. If I talk about 1 by 2, it is your 0.5 or equal to 50%. Similarly, if I talk about 1 by 3, yes, what is 1 by 3 in percentage form?
33.33%.
Yes. So you can it's 0.3333, or in the form of fractions it is written as 33 1 by 3 percentage. So this how it will be useful for you, right? Let me explain you this one also. So in the question, if it is written 33 1 by 3 percentage increase, so simply you can use a fraction over there, 1 by 3. There is no need to use the percentage and divide it and add it. You can simply use 1 by 3 over there. Similarly, 1 by 4, it is quite common. We use it again and again. So it is 0.25 or 25 percentage. So either the percentage is given, you can convert it into fraction, or the fraction is given, you can convert it into percentage. Right. Next is 1 by 5. We'll be using 0.2 or 20%. 1 by 6 is 0.167 or 16 1 by 6%. 1 by 7 is 0.142857 or 14 1 by 7%. So 14 2 by 7. 47 the 98 and 200. 1 by 8 is 0.125, which is 12 1 by 2%. 12.5 or 12 1 by 2%. These are some of the basic percentage, if you can remember this. 1 by 9 becomes 0.111 or 11 1 by 9%. 1 by 10 becomes, see, any of the number, if you see, if you just expand this mixed fraction, you'll get 100 as a numerator. If you expand this fraction, a mixed fraction into in an improper fraction, you'll get 100 as a numerator. This is 0.1 or 10%. I'll go to 11. There are numbers after that also, but we won't be discussing them now. You get 0.999 or 9 1 by 11. Right. So in this form, we write down the percentages simply. So any of the percentage, it can be quickly converted into uh, fractions. So if I say, let's take one case, one or two cases. 400 is, or let's say 25% of 600 is equal to
150.
yes. That's wrong. See, this kind of questions, you won't get this kind of direct questions in GATE in any of the case. कुछ भी हो जाए ऐसे इतने simple question नहीं आएंगे. But yes, this can be part of a lot of questions. So you should be quick over there instead of finding out the percentage. See, 25% we know it can be converted to 1 by 4 into 600. It's 150. 33.13%, as you have seen in the previous slide, it is equal to 1 by 3. So you need to divide the number by 3. That's it. 1 by 3 into 420, which becomes 140. Again, 14 2 by 7. 14 2 by 7 is somewhere over here, which is equal to 1 by 7. So you just need to do it 1 by 7 over here into 490. So percentage you can directly convert into fractions and use it. 12 1 by 2, again 1 by 8. 1 by 8 into 640, that is 80. And 9 1 by 11. 9 1 by 11 is 1 by 11 basically. We have to find out 1331 by 1 by 11. So it will be 121. Fine. So simply you can find out the percentages easily just using fractions and percentages. Right. So we'll keep it up to this end. In the next class, first of all, we'll study ratio and proportion. And then we'll talk about the questions related to percentage and as well as the ratio and proportion. Fine. So if you have any doubt, you can ask or you are free to leave. Thank you.